Okay. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and good evening. We are from class S3K4T4. We will be presenting chapter 6 polynomial for group discussion today. So I am Nurul Akila binti Zulhaidi.
And I am Najiha binti Jamaluddin.
I am Muhammad Khalil Muzamil Muhammad Yusof.
Okay, so for the first question, would you like to tell us how to do this question, Auni?
Okay. So first, the question is about the express the following equations. So we have here is 5x plus 7 per x plus 2 x times x plus 1 kosong dia.
X plus 1 square.
X plus 1 square. Sorry. Okay. So first of all, we have to do the constant like a per x plus 2 plus b per x plus 1 plus c per x plus 1 square. So we have to and then we have to make the denominators same. Denominator same. Okay. So x a equal so a times x plus 1 square per x plus 2 and so on the b and c. So the next we got the 5x plus 7 equals to a times x plus 1 square plus b times x plus 1 times x plus 2 times c times and we get so on. And then you can see that we have to expand the equations, and finally we get that 5x plus 7 equals to x square and 5x plus 7 equals to ax square plus bx square plus 2ax plus 3bx plus cx plus a plus 2b and plus 2c. And then the next step is we have to factorize the equations. So we get the 5x plus 7 equals to x squared times a plus b, and so on, and we get the plus x times 2a plus 3b plus c, and as you guys can see. So after that we have to make it make a
Compare.
equation, the comparison between the left hand side and the right hand side. So we see that it is based on the power of x. So a plus b equals to 0. That you can see, right? So it is the first equations, and then 2 plus a plus 2a plus 3b plus c equals to 5. That is equation for number 2. So equation 3, we get the a plus 2b plus 2c equals to 7. And then the next step, we have to make the we have to find the constant value, like a equals to what and b equals to what. So we have to use any
Substitution.
uh,
Substitution.
substitution or termination. So we use the a plus b equal to 0, the equation 1 minus the equation 2. So we got that negative b minus 2c equals to negative 7. So here we got the uh, fourth equations. And then the next step, we have to do equation 2 minus equation 3 times 2. So the last we get the negative b minus 3c equals to negative 9. That is for, and then it will be equation 5. So we have to find the c. So for equation 4 minus equation 5. And then we get the c. The c is equal to 2. So the equation for c equals to 2. We substitute it into equation 4, and then we got the value for b, that it is b equals to 3. And then so the last part is b equals to 3, substitute into equation 1. So equation 1 will be a plus 3 is equals to 0. So a equals to negative 3. Hence, A equals to negative 3, B equals to 3, C equals to 2, and then we substitute it into the first equation that we made, that it is 5x plus 7 per x plus 2 uh, times x plus 1 square, equals to negative 3 per x plus 2 plus 3 per x plus 1 plus 2 per x plus 1 square. So I guys understand.
Yes.
Thank you. So then it is for the first question.
Okay, for the second question is to express x over x square plus 4 times x minus 1. So we write the expression into a quadratic expression, and then we times we multiply both sides with uh, x squared plus 4 and x minus 1 to create the same denominator. So when they have the same denominator, we compare it. X equals to ax plus b times x minus 1 plus c times x squared plus 4. So I want to use comparing coefficient method. So I have to expand the equation, uh, and then lastly I factorize the ax squared plus cx squared minus ax plus bx minus b plus 4c. So I got x squared times a plus c minus x times a plus b minus b plus 4c. So from this equation, I have the value of x, which is x equals to 1. So I substitute the value of x into this equation, and then I achieve the value of c, which is 1 over 5. So I use the comparing coefficient method. By comparing coefficient of x squared, a plus c equals to 0. So I've got the value of a, which is negative 1 over 5. And then by comparing coefficient of x, um, negative a plus b equals to 1, and then I got the value of b, which is 4 over 5. So I have got all of the values of the constants, which is a equals to negative 1 over 5, b equals to 4 over 5, and c equals to 1 over 5. So I substitute all of these values into this into this equation, and then my final answer is negative x plus 4 over 5 uh, times x squared plus 4 plus 1 over 5 times x minus 1. So yeah, do you guys understand my method?
Yes,
Yes.
I do understand.
Okay.
Okay, so for question B, polynomial px equals to ax squared plus x minus b times 2x minus 1 can be written in the form 2x minus 1 squared times x plus c, where a, b, and c are constants. So for the first question is to find the values of a, b, and c. So for this question, I compared both of the equations, which is ax squared plus x minus b times 2x minus 1. I compared it with the second equation by writing 2x minus 1 times 2x minus 1 times x plus c. So I divide 2x minus 1 with 2x minus 1 from the right hand side and left hand side. So what's left is ax squared plus x minus b and 2x minus 1 times x plus c. So I expanded this equation, and then I got ax squared plus x minus b and 2x squared plus 2c minus 1 times x minus c. So I used by comparing coefficients of x, and then I compared ax squared with 2x squared, and then I've got a equals to 2, and then to find c I use 2c minus 1. I compare it with x, which is value of x is 1, so 2c minus 1 equals to 1, and I got the value of c, which is 1. So the value of uh, the value of c here is 1, and then I compare it with b here, so b equals to c, which is c equals to 1, so b equals to 1 also. So I got the value of the three of the constants, which is a equals to 2, b equals to 1, and c equals to 1. So the second question, state the zeros of px. uh, I substituted all of these values into this equation, and then px equals to 2x squared plus x minus 1 times 2x minus 1. Then I factorize it, and then I've got the value of x, which is x equals to 1 over 2 and x equals to negative 1. So yeah, do you understand?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
So for question number 3, express 6x squared minus 5x minus 2 over 2x minus 1 square times x plus c, x plus 1 in the form of partial fractions. So for the first step, we convert the equation into quadratic equation, and then um, we need to same the denominators of the equation, so we will get a 2x minus 1 times x plus 1 plus b times x plus 1 plus c times 2x minus 1 power of 2 over 2x minus 1 square times x plus 1. And then we will get the equation of 6x squared minus 5x minus 2 equals to a times 2x minus 1 times x plus 1 plus b times x plus 1 plus c times 2x minus 1 power of 2. Then, by using the inspection method, we are going to find the value of b. So when x equals to 1 over 2, we then substitute 1 over 2 into x. Then we will get the value of b, which is negative 2. Next, we are going to find the value of c. When x is negative 1, we substitute the value of negative 1 into x, and then we will get the value of c, which is 1. So the final one is a. When x is equals to 0, then we substitute the value of 0 into x, and then we will get the value of a, which is 1. So the value of a is equals to 1, b equals to negative 2, and c equals to 1. Then we will need to rewrite the question in the beginning, so it will become 6x squared minus 5x minus 2 over 2x minus 1 square times x plus 1 equals to 1 over 2x minus 1 plus negative 2 over 2x minus 1 square plus 1 over x plus 1. Do you guys understand?
Yes. So I think that's it for our group discussion, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
So thank you everyone.
thank
Okay.
you.
Thank you.